Fabulous Freebirds in just a few moments. Also, I might mention that, of course, Mr. Excitement Dick Slater is going to be returning to the Georgia area. We've been talking about some great wrestling stars, some main event, and very shortly, in the very near future, there's going to be a night of main events. And, well, the Georgia Tag Team Champions, the Assassins, the Mask, a new dimension in that, a $3,000 challenge. All of this and much more upcoming during the next hour. Stay tuned.
Are the Fabulous Freebirds a new dimension in tag team competition in professional wrestling today? Their spokesman is Mr. Michael Hayes.
That's right. Don't you ever forget Fabulous Freebirds. Ladies and gentlemen, you have seen all kind of great tag teams come through your area. And you have always seen two men compromise the tag team. But before your eyes, you do see three. And
You mean all three of you?
That's right, all three of us. That means you never know. You can never plan your strategy down the T because there's three of us. It may be Buddy and I wrestling. It may be Terry and I. It may be Terry and Buddy. You never know. So you've always got to be on your toes because you understand we are the hot childs of the city. They do run wild and I do look pretty, baby. Get a close-up on that face, Gordon.
I wonder if you'd mind introducing these men.
One at a time. Behind me, my big brother, the main man, the stud, 270 pounds of romping, stomping, walking, talking, graveyard destruction. He is the true, the only, the original master of disaster. He is not a drugstore cowboy. He is not an urban cowboy. He is a space cowboy. And beside him, one of our partners and our main man, the man that came in when we needed a helping hand. He's 230 pounds of sizzling stuff, and baby, he don't stop till he gets enough. This is our partner, Buddy. And last but not least, where women would like to feast, me. 240 pounds of twisted steel and sex appeal so doggone bad you think I'm unreal. And let me tell you something, I got prettier hair than Farrah Fawcett, more moves than John Travolta. I'm sexier than Marilyn Monroe ever thought she could be. And all this may sound pretty and it may sound sweet, but it goes from the top of our head to the bottom of our feet. And the main thing you got to keep in your mind is this, that we are the greatest, the newest, the youngest, and the latest. And we are coming down to Georgia. And when we come to your city, we will get down with our nitty-gritty. We've broken attendance records everywhere. We draw more than Bob Seger's ever thought about. Hart, the Commodores, more people seen us. We broke the New Orleans Superdome attendance record, baby. So I want to say this closing remark, Gordon Soley. Everybody out there, you do whatever you want to say and do whatever you feel you must. But when the result ends up, another one bites the dust.
The Fabulous Freebirds.
Fall with a 10-minute time limit. Introducing first from Morristown, Tennessee, at 210 pounds, Tim Horner. Tim Horner. His partner returning to Georgia, introducing at 229 pounds. Here's Jerry Roberts. Jerry Roberts. Ladies and gentlemen, their opponents represent a new dimension in tag team wrestling, the internationally known, world-renowned, the toast of the coast. Ladies and gentlemen, here are the Fabulous Freebirds.
So, the Fabulous Freebirds. And so there you see. Now that is, it's Terry and Buddy wrestling this time. And Michael, the spokesman, apparently not wishing to, and he caught him with a slap across the face, and it is the Freebirds now pounding away at this young Mr. Horner.
You see what I'm talking about, Gordon Soley? Nobody knew which one was going to wrestle. They didn't know till the bell rang. So obviously they could not have a pre-planned strategy, baby. It's the best idea that I think I've ever come up with.
You're hearing the comments of Michael Hayes, who is the spokesman and one of the three Fabulous Freebirds. That is your brother Terry out there now.
That's it, baby. Look at him doing it. Look at them arms. Look at that quick tag, legal tag.
Drop to the canvas once again. And now another one of the three Freebirds, Buddy, is in there.
Gordon Soley, I'm not paid out here to come commentate. That's your job, so I ain't going to sit here and run my mouth like most people do. I just let the people at home watch and see the devastation and the annihilation take place while I just sit here and comb my hair and look pretty.
Indeed. There you have it, the comments from Michael Hayes, who is the one of the Freebirds. And they have not allowed young Horner a chance to get over and tag up, and yet they have been tagging in and out. Tag was made, and it's Buddy back in the ring once again. Tag is made now. Jerry Roberts moving hard. The Freebird catches him again, and Roberts lashing out. And we've got a Pier 6 going here.
Huge fist, Gordon Cody. He had to result to fifth.
Roberts catches him again, and the Freebirds could be in trouble here. Beautiful hip lock takedown. And again, the tag is made. Horner moves in. Good hip lock takedown. And again, Jerry Roberts tags up. Jerry Roberts explodes. On the Roberts staggered, makes the tag. Buddy trying to get over to tag up with Terry. There, Terry makes the tag. They caught him coming in. Off the ropes. So, 270-pound Terry. Fabulous Freebirds using that. Horner, dazed, staggered, catches it again. And now Buddy poised on that second rope. Crashes down from behind. Makes the tag. Whips him off the ropes. The double team before that count.
Here's the teamwork.
Just within the 4-second ruling, I might add. Another
Perfection. Perfection. Always practice and always use.
And now the knee into the back of the head once again. Did not allow the pin. You seem very pleased that they didn't score the pinfall.
He didn't want it then, baby.
All right, the Freebirds continue to pummel and punish this young man.
Watch it, baby. Watch that head bite the dust. Ooh, ooh.
And that is devastating. Completely devastating. And the Fabulous Freebirds are certainly impressive in their first victory here on Georgia Championship Wrestling.
Gold Sony-san, I apologize to American wrestler because I karate kick his throw. He's very sick. Can't eat steak, can't eat hamburger, can't eat chicken. He eat all the time soup. I'm a gentleman. I am a sportsmanship. Then I apologize to the American wrestler. So sorry.
Indeed, sir. Well, he's going to the ring, and Jack, it's in your hands now, young Jack Lakin, who was an employee of the hospital in Knoxville, Tennessee, and he will be going against Mr. Saito, the $5,000 challenge. He has signed the release. He understands what his mission must be. There's the bell, and well, let's take a look at this young fella. Very quickly, Saito takes him to the canvas. Beautiful back leg trip. Well, he got back on his feet. I'll tell you what. Time is on his side. The longer he can stay away and... Well, he's had some amateur experience. There's no question about that. You notice the minute he got trapped in that double leg dive, how he went toward his stomach. Very quickly, he goes back to that stomach again. So he obviously, well, he seemed to be very, very confident when he came out. Saito, of course, wrestled in the Olympics, and now notice the way he's utilizing his legs. No, sir, he got that shoulder off. He got the shoulder off. I've got to give this young man a lot of credit. That takes a tremendous amount of courage to step into the ring. He's got, now notice him trying to post that one arm, could not do it. Chancered and carried him over, but again, this young man trying to squirm away if he can. Back on his feet. I'll tell you what. Saito is maybe finding he's got his... again, Saito. A waist cinch takedown, and again going for that far arm. Arm drag takedown. Young Jack Lakin. Trapped now by Saito, and it is Lakin. Those shoulders are down, but not for the count of 3. Ooh. And that is all she wrote. That is all she wrote for Jack Lakin. And so, Mr. Saito retains his $5,000. May I just say that Saito, of course, an Olympic champion, and we're speaking about champions and Knights of Champions and what have you. Right now, we're going to take a look at the World Heavyweight Champion. We're going to switch now to Charlotte, North Carolina, and we'll be seeing 4 times NWA World Heavyweight Champion Harley Race in action.
Once you're at the top, what do? You've got to fight everybody off. They're out to get you. It's like being the fastest gun in the West. And there's always some young gunslinger out there who thinks he's faster, and eventually you'll run across one who is, who's going to just take you out. And Gary Young is hoping he's the one who's going to do it. Race has him up, suplexes him. Young shaking the cobwebs out of his head. Knee down across the forehead, a move we've seen Ric Flair use quite a bit. Once again, Race, that vicious knee drop down across the head. Now it's Young who's in trouble. And you can see the expression of pain on his face. And Race yelling at me at ringside that he told you that he was going to punish whoever he wrestled. And that's exactly what he looks like he's trying to do to Gary Young. Young made his way to his feet, trying to find a counter maneuver. Tosses Race over. But Young is still weak, very slow getting to his feet. Race headbutt right to the midsection. Another knee drop. Gary Young still staggered, still trying to find his way around. Throws him out of the ring. He's down hard on the floor, down on the concrete floor right in front of me. He's on the set. Young very slow getting up, shaking his head, trying to shake the cobwebs out. Referee Sonny Fargo warning the world champion about his tactics. Race yelling at me that he's going to punish Gary Young. He's making an example out of him. Young started in. Race pushed him back out, holds him over the rope, drops his neck and throat down across the top rope. And now it's Gary Young. He's really suffering. Referee warning Harley Race about these tactics. Fargo, the referee, of course, right on top of the action, Sonny Fargo. Young back up on the ring apron, drops down across that rope again, down on the floor. This time landing on top of the cables, running to the cameras, and that's bound to hurt the back. Out fighting on the floor now. Fist to the midsection, and wow. That time Young hit the floor so hard it rang across the studio. Knee drops him while he's still out on the floor. Referee Sonny Fargo in the ring counting. Race not careful. He's going to be counted out for being outside of the ring. Young just struggling, trying to get up. Just can't find the way. Trying to get up. You can see him now. Now Young once again up on the ring apron. Race has him over there, picks him up. Has him up in a suplex position. Holds him for what seems like an eternity, and then finally drops him. Back of his neck and his shoulders. There's the count of 3. In the end for Gary Young. There's your winner, the world's heavyweight champion, Harley Race.
Of trying to do something with myself, trying to do something as a professional wrestler, trying to do something that every man that ever climbs in the ring tries to accomplish. And that is the world's heavyweight champion. You know, Harley Race has wrestled a lot of good men. And, you know, there's one point, I'm going to go back in time. Harley Race was 3 times world heavyweight champion. That means, Gordon, that the man can be beat. And someday somebody is going to beat Harley Race, and I'd love to be the man to do so.
Well, obviously, of course, that opportunity is forthcoming, and I know that here in Florida you've been stepping up your training regimen, and you look to be in tremendous condition.
I feel better now than I've ever felt. I'm down on weight. I've been training. I've been running. As long as I have my mind set, my mind, your mind is the most total thing that you really need. Because I am a good wrestler. I'm not trying to brag on myself. I know I can get the job done. It's like taking one mind, one mistake is all it takes. Harley Race, one mistake, and his back goes down for the 1, 2, 3. Harley Race has made 3 mistakes before. He's lost the belt 3 times. But the man has enough fight and enough guts in his body and his mind to come back and win the world's heavyweight champion again. But I'd love to have my hands on that belt. And that's what I'm striving for, Gordon.
Since being world's heavyweight champion, I have been in Australia 3 different trips, into Mexico, Japan countless number of times, and all over the face of the Northern Hemisphere. And now, wrestling in the South presents no more of a problem to me than facing some of the contenders that I have faced all over this world. People wanting to further their career at my expense has been a downfall of a lot of wrestlers, and it's not going to change until I'm ready for it to change. I am the man that can truthfully say I can beat anyone in the world. It says it right there.
Georgia at 221 pounds, Zane Hickey. His team partner from Florida at 220 pounds. Here's Mike Davis. Their opponents, ladies and gentlemen, internationally renowned, world-known, ladies and gentlemen, a new dimension in tag team wrestling. Here are the Fabulous Freebirds. Your referee is Nick Patrick. Nick.
Well, there you see it, and the Fabulous Freebirds are now changing up when they all 3 come into the ring, and you don't know which 2 of them are going to wrestle. And so it is Michael Hayes and Buddy who will be doing the wrestling, and
that's right, Gordon Soley. It don't matter which 2 it is, baby. You know I feel so doggone good, just like I knew I would when we got here in Georgia. You know, cause them pandemonium. The Freebirds, they cause pandemonium everywhere they go. We've caused it in Japan. We've caused it in Louisiana, Memphis. It don't matter where it is. Puerto Rico, Dominica. If there's a Rica, we caused it there too, baby. It don't matter which 2. Them 2 can take these guys. It could be Mike and Buddy. It could be Buddy and me. It don't matter which 2. Hey, we're just like a finely tuned machine. We go out to win, and that's what we're going to do, Gordon.
There you have it, the comments. As his brother Michael says, this man is not an urban cowboy or a real cowboy. He's a space cowboy. And, well, what can I tell you except we're seeing the Freebirds in action. And they do tag in and out with a great deal of rapidity. That's Michael Hayes.
So, Gordon Soley, I'd like to say, you know, that's a nice suit you got on. If you was to wear it long enough, it might come back in style.
Indeed. All right. Michael Hayes moves in on Mike Davis once again. Arm drag takedown makes the tag. And so, the other Freebirds.
Like I say, Gordon, they work like a finely tuned machine. It don't matter which 2 it is.
Well, they are obviously trying to dominate the match at this point, and they have not allowed this man an opportunity to tag up yet. Dave is trying to break free, and so the Freebirds outside the ring, and St. Hickey makes the tag. Hickey set, catches him. A beautiful shoulder to the chest, and once again, the tag is made. Got him from behind, and he is Michael Hayes is the legal man in. He's the one who made the tag. As Hickey up in the air, full slam. Crashes down on him once again. Arm drag takedown, and again that tag had been made. He neatly evaded a possible leg trip that time, caught with a forearm to the chest. Has him up into a backbreaker. And again, that tag is made. And I must admit, the three of you do have outstanding teamwork.
That's right, Gordon. That's, you know, we're in here to do a lot of stuff, and we're going to take over this Georgia. We ain't just going after the tag team belts. We're going after all the belts, and we're going to gather them up. I guarantee you that.
Well, some very, very confident comments from Terry of the Fabulous Freebirds. And now, once again, the tag has been made. Hickey in trouble up against those ropes. Has him up over that bottom rope now, and inflicting even more punishment.
Gordon, I don't have to tell you what kind of team we are. The people right here can just take a look at this and see for themselves. I don't have to come out here and run my mouth and tell all the people how great we are. Just take a look for yourself, people. Just take a look at this right here, how they work like a finely tuned machine, baby. That's what it is, a finely tuned machine.
Up on that second rope, Hickey caught that knee glancing off his shoulder into his head. And again, they make the tag. It appears that Hickey is in bad enough condition now. A double.
That's it, Gordon. That's it right there, baby. 2, 3, whoa!
A double suplex. A double suplex by the Fabulous Freebirds. And as I said, if you haven't seen them in action before, you've seen them now, and they are the victors in this match. And there's a lot of action going on. We've got a lot more action coming up, including the young man in the $5,000 challenge for Mr. Saito. We'll be back with more action after we pause for these words. Austin Idol expected momentarily to step inside that squared circle. He is the Georgia heavyweight champion and has answered any and all challenges. Said he'll take on anybody, and Idol is now approaching the ring. Once again, here's our ring announcer.
From Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 242 pounds, the Georgia heavyweight champion, the universal heartthrob, the one, the only Austin Idol. Austin Idol.
Austin Idol, Georgia heavyweight champion, going up against Charlie Fulton. Tony Atlas, Mr. USA, has rejoined me here near ringside, and obviously you scout as many matches as you can.
Well, you know, I like to watch Austin Idol wrestle. The man, he knows what he do in the ring. He wrestled a very capable opponent, Charlie Fulton. I wrestled Charlie many times in the past. Charlie, he got the capability of being a champion one day. And he faced a very tough opponent, Austin Idol. And it's remarkable how the fans have all of a sudden got behind Austin Idol due to his great wrestling ability. He do a lot of bragging and boasting about what he gonna do, but everything he said he gonna do, he always did it.
Certainly no question about that. And he is facing a rangy, tough competitor in Charlie Fulton. There's a side headlock applied by Fulton now, and so Idol has himself some problems momentarily. And until somebody has applied one of those on you, Tony, I don't think anybody can really describe exactly how difficult.
Somebody put a headlock on you, if you put it low enough to get it around your neck, it's very easy to cut off the circulation to your brain. If you got it high up on your jaw, you can't hardly breathe, and there's a lot of pressure. Kind of feel like your head being in a vice grip there, and you feel uncomfortable because you can't get your head out there, and it's very uncomfortable feeling to have a headlock placed on you.
Idol now ducks under, sweeps the leg. crashes down on his quadricep femoris muscles, and Fulton coming up a little slowly now. So Idol beginning to take a toll on Charlie Fulton from Marion, Ohio.
Well, you got to watch Austin Idol. You know, Austin Idol, he's a leg wrestler, and the leg wrestler is hard to wrestle because he stays down. He go for your legs all the time. Most of the wrestlers, as you notice, don't go for your legs as much as Idol do. Idol keep low, and you don't never know what he's going to do. He kind of unpredictable in the ring.
Full arm drag and twist now by Charlie Fulton on Austin Idol. The Georgia heavyweight champion reverses that situation, however, on Charlie Fulton. Fulton missed with a wild right hand, but Austin Idol connected. And Fulton backing away that time. Didn't want to feel another sting of one of those punches. On the canvas now with a side headlock.
You know, Gordon, anytime you're in that ring, you got to, you know, you ain't got no chump in there. You got a professional athlete in there. You got to be on your cues and toes. And anytime you can be defeated, you know, because you this champion and you that champion, because you this and that, don't mean you can't be whooped. So you always got to watch out because the unexpected can happen anytime.
Well, that's certainly very, very true, Tony. And Idol now with that side headlock. Fulton fires him off, drops to the canvas, Idol up and over. And it was Fulton set with the right hand, but Idol hooked that ring rope and backed away from it. And a prudent move indeed, because had Fulton connected with that one, it may have been all over.
That's right. You know, Charlie, he really worried back and was going to lay one in there because he know how important it is for him to beat a man such as Austin Idol. Austin Idol had held many titles in the past, and for Charlie Fulton to defeat Austin Idol during this match, it really put a fellow in his cap.
And right now, Austin Idol dominating the situation, however, keeping Charlie Fulton tied up on the canvas. Fulton in the red trunks. And again, Idol using the knee into the back of the rib cage of Charlie Fulton. Referee watching carefully again. Idol driving that knee.
You can look at the determination on Charlie Fulton's face. Idol got him in the arm bar and driving the knee into his arm and everything. The man still tell the referee, no, I ain't going to quit. I need this match. I'm going to keep on going. And that's take true determination, true guts. You know, a lot of times it's easy to apply pressure to an individual, but to take it, to stay in there, take it, and not give up, it really takes a man not to give up.
Point well made by Tony Atlas, Mr. USA, and Idol now.
Really applying that pressure.
He was. He had it chicken winged, and now Fulton is going to have a lot of problems with that left arm coming up. And Fulton taking a shortcut there, but that arm is bothering him considerably. Fulton now exploding with that right hand, and he must have a feeling of desperation that Idol back to the canvas now, and Charlie Fulton trying to turn the tide of this battle, Tony.
Fulton, he really putting out now. You know, the man know how important it is to beat a man as Austin Idol. There's only room for one person at the top. Harley Race is that person now. And so Charlie Fulton, Austin Idol, both these men is looking to be that man, be nominated by the people to wrestle against Harley Race. Now Idol really turned the loose on him.
Idol, that one grazing across the chin line of Charlie Fulton. Idol brings him up. A full body slam. Austin Idol crashes down off that second rope and goes into the he's setting for that figure four.
Oh, God, that's a painful hold. I had it on me. That's painful.
That is indeed. Figure four leg lock on Charlie Fulton, and Austin Idol is the victor in this match, defeating Charlie Fulton. Austin Idol is the Georgia heavyweight champion. To the wrestling ring.